the story is a little bit infamous. We had a young lady in Limerick who was having a midline laparotomy for ovarian CA, so a pelvic clearance, and I think she was 21 years of age, and we couldn't give her an epidural.
Right.
Full length laparotomy, and my consultant at the time said, "Is there anything you can think about? Can you do rectus sheath blocks before ultrasound?" And it was, yes, I can, but I haven't done many. I was only 3 years in practice. And he said, well, can we look at something else? We were looking at Bernard Dalan's work, and he said, can you find a way to get in posterior to the mid-axillary line? He went home, took out his netter, asked me, could we palpate the lumbar triangle of T on that girl? Came in next morning, palpated her, said, do you think you can get a needle in? Yeah, of course. So I got a blunt needle, the Plexifix needle, which was just going out of fashion and out of production at the time. Did tap blocks on her, threw everything we could in terms of opioids at her, and prayed. Next morning, came back to see how she'd done. We'd asked the nurses overnight to make sure that she'd been comfortable and that she'd had enough opioid. Came in, she had gotten 10 milligrams of opioid of morphine overnight, and she wasn't in her bed. She was gone. So we didn't know what happened. The nurse said she was there a few minutes ago. She might be gone for a walk.
Gone for a walk?
Midline laparotomies. Found her at the front door of the hospital having a cigarette. And I said, are you okay? Fine. Are you sore? No.
So hold on, let me get this straight. She just had a midline laparotomy for this big thing.
Yeah.
And
only 10 of morphine.
Only 10 of morphine.
Intraoperative opioids in recovery, but overnight 10 milligrams were given to her because she must be sore.
Yeah.
You expected she was going to be sore.
So we got the nurses to wake
nursing
her up.
protocols, yeah.
And
the next morning, she left her HDU IC bed, was out the front of the hospital.
We didn't have, she was on a ward, we didn't have
she didn't, because she couldn't have
so we couldn't do an epidural.
So she left the ward and was at the front of the hospital smoking a cigarette.
And she said, look, my surgeon's really upset with me, and we're like, why? Well, I was trying to do some crunches this morning because I want to keep my body